Welcome back to the AWRF Virtual Trade Show. Next up, I'd like to introduce Stephen Keller with Liftex. Stephen, floor is yours.
All right. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Stephen Keller. I'm the Liftex National Sales Manager. Thanks, everyone, for joining us today, and look forward to meeting you all in person soon enough. We are really excited today to announce Liftex is launching the Extrema High Performance Round Sling product. This includes high performance round slings, Extrema extra thin round slings, coil handling slings, and sling protection products. So let's get started. So first, I want to share a reminder of who we are at Liftex. Liftex brand started in Libertyville, Illinois in 1955. Since that time, we've fabricated millions of slings that have been sold exclusively through distribution to end users all over the world. Distributors trust Liftex because we use highest quality materials, have the best sling craftsmen and women in the industry, and never sell direct to their customers. End users trust Liftex because they are well made and backed by over 65 years of consistent quality and experience. So two of our key products include Premium Edge Pro Edge slings and Super Teclon round slings. So a brief summary of the key features of Super Teclon are that the Super Teclon has an abrasion resistant Teclon outer cover that delivers up to 2 times the durability of a standard cover. Super Teclon is still color coded for the ease of identification, but includes 2 different features that are different than the standard cover. First of which is the Super Teclon is stripe coated. So each stripe denotes 3,000 pounds of vertical capacity, which is higher than the industry standard. And secondly, they are also print coated. So you'll see the 9,000 pounds on the yellow Super Teclon there. So they're print coated with a vertical lifting capacity on the outer cover. So as for the tag, we realize that fly tags may wear down, may receive some abrasion and become illegible. So that's why we duplicated the required tagging information above the fly tag portion, which is then protected by the very durable cover. So you simply just slide up the cover to expose the duplicated info. And a brief summary of Pro Edge. If you had the sling in front of you, you'd notice that the Premium Edge is made of cut and abrasion resistant twisted tire cords. So unlike vinyl or polymer coatings, the superior protection can't wear off over time. And also unlike vinyl or polymer coatings, the sling remains flexible and workable for the user. And as for the tag, we use a maximum durability dual layer pocket tag with all info laser printed, never handwritten. Ultimately, we offer products with superior cut and abrasion resistance with maximum tag durability and clarity so that it's not only user friendly, but keeps your slings being able to be used longer. And speaking to our quality, Liftex operates our own weaving facility in Piedmont, South Carolina. And this gives Liftex a higher level of quality control over our products. So in the pictures here, you will notice one of our weaving stations. And on the far right picture, you'll see that it's making 2-inch polyester Pro Edge webbing. So what is Extrema? So I'll share a brief summary of what Extrema is. And Extrema products use Dyneema, which has the highest fiber quality, consistency, and lifetime properties. And although Dyneema is in the HMPE box here and on the slide, it is actually an ultra-high molecular weight polyethylene fiber, which is superior to the other HMPEs. And who makes Extrema? Extrema is manufactured in the Netherlands by Liftex Industry, which is in no relation to Liftex. It's just a coincidence. But Liftex is the exclusive North American distributor of Extrema high performance round slings, coil handling slings, Extrema extra thin round slings, and Extrema sling protection products. So this slide shows the key ingredients that make Extrema superior. So I'll summarize by pointing out the following properties of Dyneema. First of which, it's 8 to 10 times stronger than steel. It's 2.5 times lower diameter than a regular polyester round sling, has very low elongation, and a low D to D ratio. And I also want to point out, at the bottom right, you'll see it's bio-based. So I wanted to point out that DSM has introduced bio-based Dyneema, which is being used in all Extrema products. Generally, what this means is it's more environmentally friendly. So this information it's all up on our website at liftex.com. Feel free to visit for more information. So to repeat myself a little bit here, due to the strength of the Dyneema fibers, an Extrema round sling is 60% lighter than polyester round slings, and up to 2.5 times smaller diameter than a polyester round sling. Compared to wire rope slings, Extrema round slings are 80% lighter than steel. And there are primarily 3 reasons why smaller and lighter is better, and that's safety, cost, and D-to-D ratio. So specifically with safety, it creates a safer and easier working condition for the users that are using a flexible and light, soft sling. And as for costs, Dyneema cuts down logistic costs and time losses, reduces damage to the payload, has a longer lifespan, can be reused after inspection and repair on future projects, and cut costs from needing larger cranes due to the light weight of Dyneema, therefore increasing a crane's heavy lift capacity. And as for D-to-D ratio, the larger the sling, the larger the D-to-D ratio requirement. So with Extrema's low D-to-D ratio and bending radius improvements, this allows users to use smaller shackles and hardware, which ultimately becomes another cost benefit. There are various Extrema round sling styles, and they come with multiple cover/core combinations. So the cover you'll see on the left side, the covers can be made from Dyneema, Cordura, or polyester, and the cores can be Dyneema, HMPE, or polyester. A couple good images there as well. Another product that we are offering, is the Extrema extra thin round slings. These are available in 3-ton, 5-ton, and 10-ton. The user will be able to use the same Extrema extra thin round slings for a range of different capacities. So you can see that the red arrows here are pointing to the a similar size capacity round sling compared to the extra thin Extrema round slings. The Extrema line of products also includes Extrema sling protection. And it's a unique product that every Extrema round sling comes standard with 2 sling protectors. So one for the load connection and one for the location of the hook. And these sling protectors are available in the following configurations. So there's Dyneema sliding sleeve, Cordura sliding sleeve, and then those same configurations with a Velcro quick sleeve to be able to easily take on or slap on, as well as the Dyneema corner protector that you see in the far right on an orange round sling there. On this slide, you'll see a quote questionnaire. So this list of questions is available to our distributors to send to their users. And if you'd like to get a quote started for an upcoming project, feel welcome to save my contact info that I'll be giving at the end of this presentation. And send me an email requesting this form. We'd be happy to send to you. And some questions you might have that I hope to answer here would be, will Liftex manufacture these slings in the U.S.? We are working towards that. We are working towards manufacturing these in the U.S. Will Liftex stock any Extrema products in the U.S.? Due to Extreema's the high performance round slings being custom made, they're not going to be inventoried. We will, however, inventory the Extreema sling protection products and extra thin round slings. And as for lead times are dependent on quantity, size of slings, and material availability. Current lead time has been running approximately 2 to 4 weeks. And how do you get a quote? So simply email sales@liftex.com. So that's sales@liftex, Liftex, no dash there. Who will coordinate the quoting process? We'll email you the previous questionnaire form to be filled out by the end user to get you started. So I have some upcoming slides here to show examples of these Extreema slings being used, as well as a video to finalize the presentation. So here you will see pictures of the first offshore wind farm in the United States, Block Island. This was completed for GE Wind USA. There was 30 megawatt project. This was a 30 megawatt project concerning 5 turbines. And the Extreema heavy lift soft slings were used by Fred Olsen Wind Carrier for the transport and installation of GE Wind in France to the US coast waters. And here you'll see a fully assembled turbine with blades lifted up to 150 meter height to be positioned in one lift. So this was a tremendous cost-saving operation improvement for Enercon. And Extreema heavy lift soft slings made with Dyneema were selected for the offshore wind farm loadout and installation of 67 monopile foundations that were 85 meters in length, 8.7 meters in diameter, and up to 1,300 tons. This prestigious project was successfully completed on time and on budget. And then lastly, I apologize if this is not the clearest video or if it might slow down a little bit, but I'd like to share this video that was put together showing Extreema round slings being used for some of the world's largest engineering mega projects. So we'll let it rip and hope that you guys can see this clearly.
Worldwide energy consumption is increasing. Moving to a more sustainable energy mix will require unprecedented scale and ambition. To make sure that the renewable energy megaprojects of the future come to life, innovative solutions are required. Sling Nordenham is a production site for some of the world's largest monopiles. But transporting these huge steel objects to offshore wind farms around the globe isn't straightforward. Deadlines are tight, weather can be harsh and unpredictable. There can be no compromise on safety.
Safety is very important for all our business, not only the fabrication, but particularly for the handling processes and the loading processes. My name is Ralf Hubo. I'm managing director from Steel & Nordenham and one of the founders of this company. Steelwind is a fabricator of offshore wind foundation systems, especially if monopiles and transition pieces are fabricated here. Really large dimensions. I start with a diameter of up to 11 meters, length up to 130 meters, and a weight, let's say, up to 2,400 tons for a single piece. So very heavy and big part.
Operations and engineering department within Liftex makes round slings and dwelling slings, roughly ranging from very small, tiny round slings up to the most heavy ones you could think of, up to bring close to 4,000 tons. This project consists of 40 complete monopiles, 120 segments. So you need slings where you can rely on. These slings have to be very exact in length, and you need exact interface as well. The most important thing is the connection Dyneema SK78 because of the high creep resistance. Well, with Dyneema, you're able to make a very lightweight lifting product and therefore saving a lot of energy in means of handling the slings. For Dyneema, lifting SK78 is the best choice. My name is Philip Bos and I'm working as an application manager for DNZ Protective Materials. The SK78 compared to steel has a better performance because of the lighter weight. It's 8 times lighter than steel. Dyneema as a product which is valuable asset and stands consumable. Because it's a material of choice for reliability, for the superior performance and lifetime compared to other HRP materials. Part Dyneema is helping to keep safe and to support sustainable projects like this.
Shackles and everything, which is involved.
All right. So hopefully that was a clear video there. But lastly, as promised, my contact info is here. That feel free to save my email, and then as well sales@liftex.com email to receive your questionnaire form for getting a quote started on any bids that you might have. So just want to thank you guys again for having us. Very happy to be able to announce that we're carrying on this product, and yeah, once again, feel free to reach out to me. So if there's any questions at this point, I will try to help.
As always, if you have any questions, please submit them in the Q&A feature or chat, or raise your hand and we will unmute you. All right, it doesn't really look like we have any questions at this time. We want to thank you for participating in our virtual trade show. And up next, we have Sling Max Rigging Solutions.
Thank you guys. Take care.
Thank you.